Is that an income tax countdown clock I hear ticking? Or is it the sound of a tax audit time bomb just waiting to go off? If you dread that your tax return might be audited, this may calm you down just a little bit. Can we stop the ticking now? Last year, a government report estimated that overall, the chance of being audited over the last decade was about 1 in every 400 taxpayers, but they also reported that the odds of being audited were significantly higher if you were among the lowest earners or if you were among the highest earners. That being said, the data shows that the likelihood of being flagged by the IRS is way down in recent years for all income levels. The big reason? The IRS budget was cut, so they just didn't have enough staff for more audits. Unfortunately for you, if you are in the lower income category, a lot of those audits aren't as human dependent. They're automated, so those are still pretty steady even when the IRS staffing is short. Now, very fortunately for you, if you're in the higher income brackets, this is how much your chance of auditing has gone down because your tax return is usually much more complex. So going through it requires much more human scrutiny. The average review of someone's taxes earning $5 million or more takes about 60 hours, much longer than it takes for the lower income levels. So if you're in that upper echelon of earners, you may benefit from a lack of IRS experts, maybe by a lot. When the agency did audit one of those big money makers, they recommended an additional tax payment of almost $285,000 on average. But the IRS is now hiring. Last year, congressional Democrats and the president passed a law giving billions of dollars more for IRS tax enforcement, specifically to go after more of the so-called wealthy tax evaders. Now, Republicans claim this effort will hurt middle and lower income people instead of the rich. So far, though, they have been unable to reverse that law. Unless and until they do, we will see which incomes are affected as we get data about audits over the next several years. Now, remember, this year's filing deadline is April 18th. If you're not gonna make it, file for an extension. More on that and all of this in today's article posted at Jason Wheeler TV on Facebook and Twitter, where I want you to stay right on the money.